Hello everyone, welcome to All the Mods 8 Survival Multiplayer Season 2. That's going to be a mouthful every single time we do this, but anyway, we just released the new server literally like a minute ago, so there is Season 2 server. I didn't put Season 2, I put new server. I should have put Season 2 if I'm honest, but oh well. Anyway, we're going to log in. Everybody else should be logging in like any minute now, so fingers crossed there'll be a few people there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log in, do a little spiel, and then I'm going to join the chat in Discord. So just to say to everyone, this is a Patreon server. So we have made it so it's like $1 for like the claims. So it's 9 claims and you get 1 chunk load for $1. And then they progressively get more. I think the highest tier that we've got, White Concrete, you get 50 claims. 50 claims. Oh my goodness, there's loads of people here. And am I still in creative? I am. Okay, whoops. What was it? Game mode. Survival. There we go. Yeah. So you get 50 claims and like a ton of chunk loads as well. So we're doing that sort of thing. This is how the server's set up. So if you do want to join, then hop over to the Patreon. It is in the description everywhere. And we got a custom spawn set up and everything. And we got this, which I thought was a really cool idea. This is the starter chest. And this is using Loot R. So if we open this up, we get all of these things. Ah! White concrete is my favorite building material, by the way. So, and it is the like the final rank, if you know what I mean. So you get a flawless budding crystal, and you get all of the stuff for applied energistics, basically. Because there is like, I think right there, there's like a meteor, and there's meteors around the place, but there's only a finite number of meteors. So because of that, we decided to give everybody access to this chest, which is so cool. This was suggested by Missing Part, one of the amazing people on the server, on our previous server, and he's going to be on this server as well. In fact, you can see him. Oh, he's right there. Classic. So there's a few changes. I think the first change I'm going to talk about is Spice of Life, which is the one that when you eat different foods gives you more hearts. We've changed it so it continually gives you more hearts, and every time you die you don't lose your hearts. So you can eat, I think, 500 food and you get like a redonkulous amount of hearts. You get like 4 rows of hearts. What's the next one? I think, okay, we've got a few like banned and nerfed items. So the RF Tools Builder it's been nerfed. So it takes a ton of power. And yeah, the Chunk Destroyer, it just didn't run on our last server. So we've disabled it for now. If the server's going quite well, that's not a good sign. That is already crashed. Oh, classic. That was a reboot. So it reboots it on like a schedule. So and I just didn't see it because I logged in just before it did this message. So it will tell you in the chat. It will say like, you've got 5 minutes until the reboot. Obviously, I logged in just after it said you've got 5 minutes until the reboot. Of course I did. Anyway, it should be back up. It should be quite quick because we're on ridiculously good hardware for this one. I think we've got 32 gigs of RAM right now, but we've got the option to go up to 128 gigs. Probably a little less than that because the operating system takes some RAM as well, right? But anyway, going back to nerfed items, we've got, there we go, the ATM furnaces. So that's the unobtainium and all the modium, all of those. They really chunk the server, we found. So we nerfed them back down to being basically the same as netherite furnaces. So they're still pretty quick, but they're not as quick as you would normally get in a single player, right? This is all purely to make it an enjoyable time for everyone. So not like everybody is like making ridiculous amounts of stuff at the same time. We also changed pipes, so all of the upgrades for pipes aren't ridiculous, because pipes is a massive source of lag. That's the thing that crashed our server so many times previously. So we've implemented the change on this server as well, where pipes upgrades are now like the same as iron, but you get like the rest of it, if you know what I mean. So if you were to have a pipe, if you add the upgrades okay, that's pipe. Yeah, if you were to add this one, you get the ability to not really do anything. This one, you can like set it to round robin, and you know, furthest first, or you know, closest first, things like that. I think the advanced ones, sorry, they are redstone controlled, and then the ultimate pipes, there's like a filter you can add, but they are all the same speed. And I don't know what happens with the infinite one, because I don't think anyone made one previously. But we also changed nukes so they sort of don't do any explosion damage, because we had a few people make a ton of nukes and then set them down in the mining dimension, and it caused a lot of issues. That's a thing as well. Every week, I'm going to set it for every Sunday, we're going to delete the mining dimension, so don't build anything in there. Is what I'm saying. Or at least don't build anything in there that is going to stay there until the Sunday when it gets deleted. That will just regen everything, so we have a new mining dimension all the time. So people can actually go mine for stuff. We've got like a couple of rules, and if you break them, we will give you temporary bans. We didn't have to do it on the last server, but we were quite close with a few people. But yeah. If you're going to abuse the anti-AFK thing, so if you're AFK for more than 15 minutes, it will log you out. Again, that helps with the server, helps everyone on the server, because that way you're not loading everything. Yeah, try not to genuinely grief stuff, because that's a pain for everyone. All bans are done at admin's discretion. So, I found a corrupted clip. This is actually the next day. So there's been a little evolution on the server already. I've seen someone fly around with all the Modium gear already. But anyway, I'm just gonna sort of, here's a recreation of what I said during this corrupted clip, and that is that, yeah, don't bypass the chunk claim thing. So you can actually claim chunks. So like I'm not going to do it here because this has already been claimed by the admin team. But yeah, if you're found to like be nicking stuff from other people's chunks, then that is a temp ban offence. Maybe even a bannable, like full-on ban offence. And then the final rules are don't be a jerk, and we all want to have fun, right? So, and then the next thing I did was I used this warp plate, and this is a wild teleport, so it teleports you out into the wild. And then from here, someone already built, like, just over there. Brilliant. We've got another rule that's kind of on the server right now, which is try not to build right next to each other. And if you are going to build right next to each other, and you're in a team, that's fine. But if you're just building next to each other, and you're not even in a team, and you're both going to just do your own thing, then that doesn't really make sense. And it means that, like, when one person's online, your base will be fully loaded and stuff, and it will cause lots and lots of lag. So we politely ask that you don't build right next to each other, unless you're in a team, because obviously teams will share resources. So someone will do all of the elemental craft part of the ATM star, for example. But they'll be using somebody else's refined storage network or AE2 network, right? So, yeah, there's a bit of that. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, you can put these down. I forgot about that. Oh, that's really useful. Anyway, from here, what I did was I actually I ran over to here, and I've got my little base set up right here. And in fact, what I can do is I can click, or I can go right here and press T. And here's my tiny little apartment. It's my tiny house, as it were. Yeah, you're going to see this in a second, but yeah, let me go back to the regular clips that I've got. I ran around for a good long while, actually. No, I didn't really. I just ran down a bit, and then here we are. There we go. We are now in where I think we should claim. And there's doggos! Shebas! Sheba! There's 2 doggos. Oh, okay. I'm definitely going to claim this area. I like it. So let's do that for now. So this area here is ours. Makes sense, doesn't it? We do have vein mine. Again, if you've not played All the Mods 8 yet, then I highly recommend, because it's flipping awesome. I need to chop down some trees, and then we'll get, yeah. And then we'll get ourselves a little homestead, as it were. Ultimine is normally set to the key next to your 1 button. So you might want to keep that in mind. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm pressing the key next to my 1 button. What the heck was that sound? Interesting. Anyway, let's run back over here and I'll set up a little tiny base. We don't have any wool yet, so that's going to be difficult, but let's just set something up. I quite like building my little shack that I normally make, so let's do that. Oh, flipping heck. There's already a lot of monsters right there. I did not make a sword yet. Okay, let's run over here. Should probably make a axe, right? I think we're not set to hard this time either. I think we're set to not hard. What are we set to? Probably not easy, but not hard. Nice. Fine. Right, let's... Oh, actually, we got a pickaxe out of that. That's pretty flipping good, isn't it? Okay, I need to not be here. There we go. Probably need to go and mine down, but I also need some more wood. Okay, we have made ourselves the tiniest little shack with no roof, for now, at least. I made a second chest so we can have like everything. And I'm just looking at all the foods I haven't eaten yet. I just ate an acorn from Delightful. And I believe you can smelt these up and they give you roasted nuts, which are really nice. They give you quite a bit of saturation, so they're quite useful. We have not eaten a spider's eye yet, so we're going to do that. Ow. But we also have an elderberry, which clears you of poison, so always good to eat with things that poison you. The main one to eat it with is the nightshade, but you might as well just eat elderberries if you've got them. That was scary. I think I heard something. The reason we're eating everything, by the way, all the different stuff, especially if it's got the blue text down there, it means we get more and more hearts. So that one there, we just got 2 new hearts. I already had 2 new hearts as well. I got that off camera, I believe. So yeah, we're just going to try and eat everything. Oh, no, I've already got that. Eat all the foods. Sweet. So these are the ones that we haven't eaten yet. That does mean you have to eat some disgusting stuff like rotten flesh. Because technically it's a new food. Why? Already? Bye! Whee! That's good to see. Everybody slept. So I can't get back up. Keep. Right. We're going to make a little mine ourselves. What I was going to say... Hello. I'll have some of this. Grab all the loot that we can find. Why is there ash around? That's really weird. Okay, we had a little bit of a snafu, I must admit. I probably should have had the server running for a little bit longer with people on it. Than... I literally logged in and you saw me log in when the server just went live, so everyone else got access. So there's a few teething issues that we had. Namely that a few American people that have come on and played It was blocking their IPs for some reason, but that seems to be fixed. So, hallelujah. The loot R chest that I set up in spawn for all of this stuff. Yeah, that didn't work. So what I'm gonna do? Oh, also one of the cherry trees that I had just grew, so I've got loads of cherry. I'm not making my flipping house out of the cherry wood again because I did not like that in my single player that I had. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do that. I'm going to go into creative, go back to spawn, fix everything, and then we'll be back here in a second. Okay, we are back. There we go. So, how are we going to start off? I feel like setting up... why did I even build this little hut? I've got white concrete to begin with. Brilliant. I did move the loot R chest that we had. It's so cool that you can make like your custom chest, and it'd be like for a starter chest. Awesome idea. Awesome. I think, how are we going to start? Probably just go mining, get a ton of iron, and then I want to get straight into mechanism. Oh, I should turn that off, yeah. If you press Control Shift, click on this button down here whilst you've got admin permissions, you can just pull stuff out of there, which is pretty cool. Oh, no. And then you just Control Shift, click to get rid of that. I'll try not to do that the entire series. I try not to cheat whilst I'm playing, if you know what I mean. You know, I want to be playing the same as you guys. So anyway, what are we gonna do? Probably go mining. I want to get like mechanism up and running as soon as possible because I know it takes quite a while for mechanism to actually like get going. So we want to get. I really want to try and get the bees working. I'm going to change it so what is it? The wasted radioactive bees. These, it says right here that there's nothing that it pollinates off, and that is purely because it pollinates off of radiation, so it gets radiation absorbed. I might change that to any flower instead, so we can use simulation upgrades, because you can't use simulation upgrades with wasted radioactive bees. And if you've got a load of bees flying around, they cause quite a lot of lag. So it's like a lag prevention thing, if you know what I mean. So we're going to have just a flower, I reckon. I think I know how to change that. I'm going to use a bit of Cube.js to do that. It's not going to be there for a few days because I've got to figure that one out and then actually do it. But I'll announce it in either a video or probably on the Discord. Yeah, probably on the Discord before that actually goes live. So everyone can start using the simulation upgrades, these things, which are super useful. It means that bees will no longer physically exit the hive, meaning you don't get TPS lag from all of the entities flying about. A trip to the flower or block will instead be simulated, so it's like they just go out there and then they come back in. Make sure you put the required flower block or feeding slab, that's a thing from productive bees, in front of the hive containing the required flower block for the bee in the hive. So if we change the radioactive bee to be just a regular flower, that should be easy enough. And yeah, it should be that they go in, they see the flower, they're like, okay, let's make some radioactive combs. And radioactive combs, if you did not know, or wasted radioactive combs, if you put those through a chemical oxidizer, you get nuclear waste. That will mean that you need nuclear waste to begin with, so you still need to make a reactor, because to make radioactive bees, you still need to make them die to radiation. So we might have a dedicated... Oh, I don't know. Someone will probably at some point set up a mechanism reactor, fission reactor, and then we'll get some nuclear waste from that, and then we can use that to make radioactive bees. So that is the plan. Right, it is getting dark, so I think the plan that I had, which is why I had all of this stuff, let's put these things away. Oh, actually, I'll take a few sticks with me. My plan right now is I'm going to chop a couple of trees down. Oh, there we go. There's a tree for us. Oh, hello. Oh, I remember now, we added world edit for some of the stuff we did at spawn. So, yeah, I should get rid of the wooden axe, because that's a thing that happens with world edit. You use the wooden axe for, like, everything. So I thought I was lagging right then, but I wasn't actually lagging, so that's pretty good. I probably should not use these cherry trees, because I'm not a massive fan of the wood that they produce. The horrible, like, red wood that you get from it. Oh, fast leaf decay. So good. Nice. I should make some torches. That's what I'm planning on doing. We'll make some torches, and I'm going to make, like, a little... Probably, I think I've already made a thing over there for a bit of mining. That's where I got this furnace. And I can show you a super easy way. Stick those in there. Super easy way of mining to begin with in All the Mods 8. So what we're going to do is we are going to dig like that. So to do that, you want to do Shift and then whatever your Ultimine button is. So for me, I actually always rebind mine to F because I never use my shield. So F seemed like a good idea. 12 iron already. And we got some emerald ore. What? Okay, an emerald. Lovely. And I'm just going to mine anything and everything that I can. This is really good. It's got like all of these different bits and bobs in there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all of those amazing apotheosis-y things. And we're going to turn it into an iron pickaxe from... wait, what is this? This is from Silent Gear, right? Yeah, I don't need that. That's Zycraft. But this... Oh, yes, please. Love that. And that is now broken. Brilliant. And there's some copper. Brilliant. So, I should have been putting torches down this entire time, because otherwise... Zomboots! Now, I set up loads of these now, so... because we need quite a lot of furnaces. I think for now... I'm just going to raw smelt these. For now. We are probably not going to continue doing that. An ore hammer would be nice. There used to be a thing, and I think it's a bug right now with Create, where you could set up a mixer like this, and you would get, like, this would not take any damage, the ore hammer, which is super easy to make. If I click on the copper one, it's just 2 blocks of copper. You could set the mixer up, and then it would spit out just the dust, and it wouldn't use any, like, durability on the hammer. Unfortunately, this might be fixed by the time you guys are watching this, but unfortunately, with the new update to Create, where all of the, like, this looks different now, everything looks a bit different, and they've made a few, like, changes. When that happened, it broke that, so when you put an ore hammer in with a bit of raw, it breaks the hammer straight away with one hit. Not great, not great. It used to be infinite, and now it's just 1, so... But we can still make, like, the copper ore hammer and use it ourselves. And it will use durability, but I think it's well worth it. Acquire hardware. I'm going to make crude... I'm going to make a crude... Nope, that one there. Crude repair kit. So, I do need some of this. I need some... How have I not got flint yet? Okay, I need to go find some flint. Probably over in the water. And I need to feed these doggos. Let's probably find some skeletons at some point. This is from Silent Gear as well, right? Interesting. Oh, okay. On our way over here. Nice. I just found a bunch of stuff. Thank you, Elemental Craft. I'm going to start ragging on Elemental Craft, I've decided, because it is a fantastic mod. Ah, there it is. That's what we're looking for. Some gravel. There's some pillagers right there, and I kind of want to get past him. So maybe we do that. This might hurt a little bit. Oh my god, I don't do any damage to him. But I want to do that so I can get some wool. Please don't die. Please don't die. No. Ow. Stop. I just realised we saw beds. The only reason I got the wool was for the beds. So I could have just nicked the bed instead. But here we are. We're running away. This isn't Terralift, is it? This, no, they wouldn't have added Terralift. Maybe they would have. I know it's in All the Mods 9, but I didn't know if it was in All the Mods 8 or not. Terralift is a terrain generation mod. And it's pretty decent, actually. I quite like Terralift. Oh, okay. Right, we're back over here. I did make some roasted nuts as well, and they're pretty decent food, as you can see. Hearty meal right there. Right, I'm going to try and get back to base. We'll make ourselves a bed. Might have to expand my little base, actually. Make a new little hut. Okay, anyway, before we do that, I do want to quickly make the thing that I was trying to make in the first place, which is one of these crude repair kits. So what this allows us to do is we can put iron in here and it will repair our iron pick. So you use it as like the fuel for your iron pick. Only putting one iron in there because iron's more rare than copper. And you can actually use copper for that. Something I learned recently is you can also use obsidian to repair your diamond stuff. So that's actually quite useful to know, right? You can use obsidian to repair diamond. So you can literally mine a bunch of obsidian with your diamond pickaxe and then repair it with the obsidian that you've mined. So yeah, the reason that I'm not doing it, like repairing it all the way up, is because I knew that we'd get a redonkulous amount of copper right there. So that's super useful. Again, I'm just probably going to go back to the mining tunnel. And we are going to mine all the way down. Maybe not all the way. Yeah, why not? Let's go all the way down. Until we hit a cave. Oh, we found a tetra area. Okie dokie. Already here. Skelling Bob. I forgot tetra is in this, if I'm honest. So, what we could do here is just mine down this way. Okay, now I'll go back and repair my pickaxe with some of the copper that we've got. Okay, we got ourselves some copper now, so I can stick that in with this. In fact, you can do it like that, and it fills it up rather nicely. And then we can use that to... Oh, I was going to say, repair our pick. I thought we couldn't do it then. That was awkward. That's all good though. So now we've got ourselves... There we go. A full pickaxe again, so we can go do some more mining. But I think that is probably where we're going to leave it for today. If there's an undead knight over there. What? Is it underneath me? Or is he over there? I kind of see him. What the heck? I'm not going to be able to take him, am I, with the stuff that I've got on? Doesn't see me yet. Oh my goodness. Please no. Stop. Oh my goodness, I'm going to die. Let me in. Ah. Shouldn't be able to get me from here. I was about to end the episode. Please don't do this. Wait, can you not get me at all? Can I get you? Safe spotted. Eh. Oh, this could take ages with this. Yeah, get wrecked. Oh, sorry horse. Had to be done. That got me just a regular pickaxe. Okay, interesting. I did get some bones though, so where's my Sheba? Sheba? Yay! Doggo, come with me. I'm going to put you in the base. Keep you safe. Oh, there you go. Yeah, he teleports after a little while, doesn't he? So if we get in here... hopefully... There he is. You going to come in? No. Okay. Come here. Sit. Thank you. Brilliant. Right, anyway, I'm going to hide in my little hole. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. If you've got any questions about the server and how to get on it and stuff, you can look on Patreon for that, which is linked in the description. Then please let me know. Even, like, how is this server for, you know, you people across the pond? We've got a few people that are American on the server already, and it seems to be fine for them. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.